So here we're gonna quickly install the two major plugins which are gonna help us out with the whole thing, which are Woocommerce and add-on plugin for Woocommerce, which is the Woocommerce Pay You Money or Pay You Base add-on. This is extremely useful for enabling Indian payment gateways into the process. So here we are inside the Woocommerce setup. So let's just quickly finish this setup. So this setup just takes us through the basic stuff which we would need to have WooCommerce running. So here we have it. So here you can simply choose your payment gateways that you'd like to enable. Just fill in some shipping details. What rates would you allow? I currently would advise to untick these two. However, you could use these for a client site or when you're doing it actually. Okay, now coming to the WooCommerce add-on plugin. The WooCommerce add-on plugin can be activated from right here, and after activating it, we'll be just setting it up so as to using all payment gateways inside your website with this one plugin. We're going to be using it in test mode and currently not going to be entering any actual details. However, you can do that later. So we're setting up a shipping class, although this is not needed at all, but and is only for reference. However, you can skip this step in case, or for organization you can keep these steps. So here you have to tick Pay You India, which is the payment gateway we are using, and untick cash on delivery, which we had ticked earlier. So here you have to tick certain boxes like allow registration on the My Account page, which is highly recommended. So here you are. You have an email and setup which is often self-sufficient and doesn't need anything to be done. So here we are. We're done with the complete setup. And we can move ahead. So here is the place where you see your statistics for later uses, and here you can see the status of the running of your website. Moving ahead, you have few add-ons, however we aren't going to be looking into them. Now we're going to be trying to add a coupon code like 50O. Whoever uses this coupon code, we're going to give him a 50 rupees off onto all his transactions. You will see your orders also from the WooCommerce tab, the first option. Let's go ahead and add a few products. When you go ahead to add a few products, you enter the product screen. Just simply put in the name of the product, some description, keep it as simple as possible. No need to write a lot. Normally write the weight and some stuff which people would read first whenever they are going ahead to buy a product. So I think this is quite good. We can keep moving ahead now. So just enter the price and the sales price, and here the inventory, make it in stock and set up the other details too. So WooCommerce also furnishes a lot of other kinds of products. Except for simple products, it does variable products where you can have different categories, like you can have a different time and date for other stuff, and you can have different sizes. So now we've set up a sale too. So a sale will last for a certain date as we provided. Add a few product tags to make it easier to find when searched. These are like hashtags you use on social networks and are very useful. So now we'll add a category. Let's make it as simple as possible just for an example, and we've ticked the category which gets automatically. We can add other products to the category too. Let's go ahead and upload a picture. So here you have the image. Just set this as the product image. Here you are, your first product is ready. We'll go ahead and do some customizations further. So here we are. This is your first product. It looks good. However, we'll have to change some stuff, and we'll have to do customizations because earlier we were just setting up a blog. However, in this section we turned it into an e-commerce store. So to turn it into an e-commerce store, we'll be doing some stuff. We made the front page the shop. Let's change the top image first, because this top image is not too related to the cycling. let's try this out. It's a recommendation to often try out a lot of images before you finalize, because few might get blurred, uh, and you need to make sure that and avoid them getting blurred. So let's wait and see if this gets blurred. Yeah, as you can see, it's got a little blurred, and a lot actually. So now I have another image which I'm going to try to upload. This should work better because it's a user size of a picture. I would like to say that all these images are from Google using the tool labeled for reuse, and few are elsewhere, and all the copyrights are in the hands of the owner, and they are just used for this tutorial. So here you have it. You have the cycle one coming in here. Let's go ahead and complete the further setup, and you should be good to go. If you can see, the top part of the page looks really well as of now. The picture and the menu suit each other very well. So now we'll go ahead and add a few products. A lot of people tend to add it as a post. However, this is a very common mistake and often gets a lot of confusion if you term products and posts together, and it's very avoidable just with some sense. So when you come into products, you can click on add new product, and we have the cycle 2 right here. Let's just enter a price and keep going ahead. We have a price for this. We'll be doing the same activity a number of times, and we'll be adding for a number of products, as many as we can, to make it look as good as possible. This is called multiple uploads, and it's a really good feature of WordPress that you can upload more than a picture at the same time. So we've uploaded a number of pictures, making it much easier. So if you can see, we've done for about 6 cycles as of now. We're going to be doing the same process repetitively until we have a good number of stock units. About 8 to 9 or 8 to 10 in fact should be really good, and then we can move ahead. So as you can see, we have 8 to 9 product units now. Let's move ahead. We can save the customizer as of now to get all the customizations we had made. We've also added a site icon, if you did notice, to make the site look better in the 2 site icons. Now let's just reload this page. And there you have it, your amazing website. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? According to me, it does. You have all of them. Let's just do a little demo before we finish up. So we're gonna be applying a coupon. If you remember, we didn't make a coupon, 50 euro. Let's just apply it, and we got a 50% off. Let's click proceed to checkout. Our payment gateway is still in the test version, so should happen. Here they've given us some details which we can use. So I'm going to be entering my own details to make it easier for you. And simply click on place order, and you should be redirected to the payment gateway where you enter these details. I'm not sure if you did notice, but one small thing did get left: the menu. So we're gonna quickly customize and change the menu to make it look better according to an e-commerce perspective. So here we have it. We are customizing the menu. We are adding a my account, a checkout, a cart to it, and the home already exists, and removing the excess items, and now clicking on the save and publish. We are done with it. Let's just wait for the process to complete, and we can move ahead. There we are, we have it ready.